You know, a wealthy man came back from Vegas and said, "Hey, honey, I'm so sorry I lost our whole fortune. We're going to have to really cut back on our finances. If you could learn to cook, we could fire the chef." And she says to him, "Well, that's great. If you could fuck, we could fire the gardener." You know, the chicken and egg were laying in bed, and the chicken had a very he was smoking a cigar, had a great look on his face. The egg was put out, basically was pissed off, and the egg said to nobody in particular, "Well, I guess we know what the answer to that question is." Who came first, the chicken or the egg?
We got that.
That's right. Why did the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side. Let's say it. Why the chicken cross the road?
To get to the other side.
Why did the pervert cross the road?
To get to the chicken.
He was stuck in the chicken. That's amore. Very good. This man goes to his wife, says, "Honey, I'm ready to make love." She goes, "I'm not really in the mood." He says, "You're not in the mood?" She goes, "No, I have a really splitting headache." He goes, "Is that your final answer?" She says, "Yes." He said, "Then I'd like to phone a friend." Thank you. This woman goes to her doctor and says, "Doctor, please kiss me." The doctor says, "No, that would be a violation of my code of ethics." She goes, "Come on, doctor, please kiss me." He goes, "No, I can't do it." 5 minutes later, "Doctor, come on, kiss me."
Come on, doctor, do it.
He says, "Look, I probably shouldn't even be fucking you." That's amore. Frog goes to a fortune teller. Ribbit, ribbit. A frog goes to a fortune teller and says, "Will I ever fall in love? Will I ever find true love?" And the fortune teller looks at the crystal ball and says, "I got some good news and some bad news. The good news, you're going to find a woman. She's unbelievably beautiful with humongous boobs and a beautiful face. And she's going to want to put her hands all over your body and get to know you intimately in and out." What's the bad news, Ribbit? You're going to meet her in biology class. That's amore. A husband and wife have 3 small children, and they have to have a code to determine whether or not they're going to be able to make love that night. So the husband tells the daughter, the 9-year-old, "Go ask your mom if the typewriter's available." And the daughter goes, "Mom, is the typewriter available?" And she says, "Go tell your father there's a red ribbon in the typewriter and it's not available tonight." 2 days later, she says, "Daughter, go tell your father that he can type a letter tonight." So the daughter goes to the dad, and the daughter comes back to the mom and says, "Dad says that he wrote that letter by hand already." That's amore. I got a couple one-liners for you. You guys ready? I'm going to do them Rodney Dangerfield style. Ready? "Hey, I'm single by choice. Not my choice." "Hey, I went on a date with this beautiful supermodel. Well, it wasn't really a date. We had a dinner and then we watched a movie and then the plane landed." That's amore. You know, "Hey, I really like dating a homeless woman. It's a lot easier to ask her to stay over." That's amore. "Hey, me and my wife, we had 20 great years. Then we met." That's amore.
That's a Dangerfield.
"Hey, I've had bad luck with both my wives. The first one left me, and the second one stayed." That's amore. "Hey, this is a great secret to me and my wife. We're having a great long marriage. We go out to a restaurant twice a week. We have a nice dinner, some wine, some soft music, some dancing. She goes out on Tuesday, I go out on Friday. That's amore. An escaped convict breaks into the house of a man and a woman while they're in their bed. And he ties up the woman to the bed and ties up the man to a chair. And he gets on the back of the woman and looks like he's kissing the woman in the back of the neck. And then he gets up and he walks out of the room and down the hall. And the man in the chair bounces over to the woman and says, honey, this man hasn't seen a woman in 20 years. I love you very much. I understand. No matter what he wants, give it to him. And our lives might depend on this. No matter what happens, just pretend like you enjoy it. Even if he wants to have sex. And the wife says, spits out her gag, says, honey, I'm glad you feel that way. He wasn't kissing my neck. He was whispering to me and says, your husband's really cute. Do you have any Vaseline in the bathroom?
That's parole.
I love you, honey. Stay very, very truthful to me. That's amore. All right, you guys ready for my last joke?
Yes.
Okay. Lady goes to the doctor and says, doctor, doctor, my husband doesn't have nearly as much amorous intention for me anymore. He doesn't pay that much attention to me. Doctor says, there's a little pill here. It's not really tested yet. It just came out the presses. Why don't you try it? Put it in his food. And we don't really know how strong it is, so you'll have to let me know. So the woman comes back to the doctor the next week and says, doctor, I couldn't believe it. I put it in his mashed potatoes just like he said. 5 minutes later, he jumps out of his chair, throws everything off the table, rips off his shirt, grabs me, throws me on the table, knocks all the silverware off the table, and makes love to me, gives me the business like he hasn't done in 25 years. The doctor says, well, I'm sorry, ma'am. You know, the Institute hasn't tried the strength. We're going to have to adjust it. We'd be happy to pay for any damages. She goes, no, that's okay. We're not going to go back to that restaurant anyway. Thank you very much. That's amore, ladies and gentlemen.